Devil's giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
What's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have Elise, Evelynn, Elise, Caitlyn, and Tryndamere versus the blue team, who has Twisted Fate, Jarvan, Soraka, Irelia, and Ashe. So, starting right off at the top lane, we are going to have Evelynn versus Irelia. Now, Evelynn mains top while Irelia mains mid, so this should give Evelynn a little bit of an advantage. The only thing is both these players have only played these champions 4 times each, so it's really hard to say. But Evelynn as a player overall has won about 61% of all of her matches, where Irelia has only won about 56%, so I think I'm going to have to go with the favor of Evelynn in this one. If we take a look at the mid lane, we're going to have another interesting matchup between Tryndamere and Twisted Fate, 2 champions we don't see too frequently. Both of them main mid lane, which is nice. Tryndamere has been played by this person 8 times, where Twisted Fate has been played by this person 56 times. So I think I'm going to have to go with Twisted Fate for a couple reasons. One, because it's Froggen, and the other one that just has a lot more experience on that champion. Then if we transition into the jungle, we're going to have Elise versus Jarvan. Now both are excellent gankers, both main jungle. Elise has been played by this person 216 times, where Jarvan has only been played by this person 67 times. It's still a lot, but it's not 200. So I think the sheer amount of experience coming out from Elise is going to help a lot more, and I think his earlier ganks are a little bit more effective than Jarvan, so I think I'm going to vote for Elise on this one. Then if we take a look at the bottom lane, last but not least, we're going to have Caitlyn versus Ashe. Now, Caitlyn mains AD carry, while Ashe mains mid, so this is going to give Caitlyn a huge advantage. Caitlyn's been played by this person 124 times, where Ashe has only been played by this person 14 times. Again, this gives Caitlyn a massive advantage, so I think I'm going to have to vote for her on this. As far as supports go, we're going to have Elise and Soraka. Now, Elise mains support while Soraka mains jungle. Again, this gives Elise a huge advantage. Elise has been played by this person 27 times, where Soraka has been played by this person 10 times. So yeah, definitely going to give the winning combination to Caitlyn and Elise on that one. But if you add up all the wins and losses that everyone has, you'll see that the red team has an average of 56.87% chance of winning, where the blue team has a 55.49% chance on average of winning. So that gives a little bit of an advantage to the red team, about 1%. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League. Once again with the EU team. I was able to get a couple EU games recently, mainly just because, I don't know, they've been playing later than normal. I don't know if they've just messed up their sleep schedule or what's going on, but it's nice to see them play every once in a while. This game we do have Froggen and Nyph, so it'll be a very interesting game, and they're on opposite teams, so hopefully it won't be completely one-sided. Yeah, the last game I played was pretty one-sided, and I was kind of depressed about that, but this time, hopefully it'll be a little bit better. I'm very excited to watch Tryndamere play. I do not see Tryndamere. I also haven't seen a Soraka in quite some time, so it'll be interesting to see both of those players, or see what they can actually do with it. As far as team composition is concerned, I think Eve and Tryndamere are going to have a pretty decent time in this game. Tryndamere can pretty much get in and out whenever he wants to with that spinning slash. I don't know if he's going to be going AP or not yet. Hasn't really... Yeah, it looks like he's going a little bit more on the attack damage side of things, so that'll be interesting, because the only real strong Tryndamere that has been around for a while was AP Tryndamere. Before that, it was just kind of whatever they could throw together. Yeah, go to space. So is it going to be Tryndamere in mid against TF or Elise? It'd be very interesting standstill regardless. And I think Eve might be support, which is also very odd, because I don't think I've ever seen an Eve support before. I don't really know what the benefits of that is. She can kind of be like a mobile ward, almost how she was before they tweaked her. She used to be known as literally just the mobile ward. That's all she was. She didn't do any damage. She was super squishy. Now she does have some presence, especially with her ultimate doing like AoE damage and then giving her a huge shield. Oh, blue team is invading over to the red side, and there's going to be a nice ward placed on by Nyph. Froggen does notice it. He doesn't ping it out though, so I don't know exactly what happened. Caitlyn's going to get a little bit of damage in here. I don't think they're going to do anything crazy with it though. I'm not sure what this P clan is, or gaming group. I don't know. I've seen quite a few of them in North America as well, so I'm a little bit interested to see if that's actually a gaming crew that they get together. I'm not 100% familiar with the amateur scene or the sub-amateur teams. A nice little bit of auto attacks. Tryndamere really going in for those crits. He does have full rage, and he's trying not to use his heal as much as possible. Because basically the higher that is, the higher your crit chances. It's really nice to see. Oh, it looks like he did use it. And, oh, maybe not. It's just going down. Yeah. Ooh, Tryndamere getting some nice damage down onto Twisted Fate. And this is where it gets a little bit worrisome for Twisted Fate, because he doesn't have any way to get away from Tryndamere. I mean, Tryndamere's going to get a nice spinning slash in with an auto attack or two before TF can lock in a gold card. And that was a really good wild card follow-up on that gold card. Even though this is in the middle of the spinning slash, you can get away from it, but he started that wild card right away. So you knew exactly what was going to happen. And that was something that takes a lot of practice on TF. I mean, TF's been out since beta, and many AP mids, as far as professional AP mids, still have difficulties playing him at an expert level. And that just kind of goes to show you on how difficult a lot of champions can be. It takes a lot of time to master champions, a lot more than others. He also has a very unique play style that's kind of out of the, obviously, it's out of the ordinary. Ooh, we could have a little bit of an engage here in the bottom lane, but yeah, it doesn't look like anything crazy is going to happen. Elise was there at the perfect time, right when Jarvan was coming down, so they weren't able to get anything. Jarvan's going to get an auto attack on Elise, but it's really not going to be all that much. Ooh, a nice ignite going down on TF. Is TF going to go down? It looks like Tryndamere might go down from that ignite as well, but no. TF does have his flash up, but he didn't want to go for it. He probably thought the ignite was going to finish it off. Unfortunately, too many heals from Tryndamere. Oh no, Irelia, oh, she's gonna flash out of the way, gets a stun, but unfortunately Elise is not on the tower, and that was a beautiful play. Sorry, so it is support Elise. I should have saw that coming, because Nyph is a support player. But Nyph is also a fantastic support player. Playing Elise is decent. And right now at the bottom lane, there's a 3v2 going on. It's not even a 2v1 anymore. They really want to defend this tower, but oh, nice! The flash auto attack from Ashe is going to finish it off. The tower is now aggroed onto Ashe. Is she going to be able to figure shit off? No, the barrier comes out, is able to prevent a lot of damage. Ooh, and the flash away from Jarvan's pop-up, and that was a beautiful tower trade. Top tower 4, bottom tower, and now Irelia is going directly on to Elise. Throws down the ignite. Elise repels to avoid some of that damage, and it's pretty big chunks, so that's really good. Because you can repel for, I think, 2 or 3 seconds, which is, 2 ticks of that ignite. 2 to 3 ticks max of that ignite, which was fantastic. So she was able to survive quite a bit of damage there. And the gold is pretty much even. It's 7.7k. It's off by maybe 100 here and there, but nothing too crazy. So each supports have an assist, and each AD carry has a kill. And that is very important to note. And the fact that they went different builds, I mean, Ashe has 26 CS while Caitlyn has 46. So Ashe was only able to get a Vamp Scepter while Caitlyn went straight up for the BF sword. She's not even messing around right now. The difference between the two is that Caitlyn does have that 90 caliber net for a gap closer or a getaway maneuver. Ooh, a nice stun coming out from Elise. Elise is going to throw on damage onto Soraka and provide vision for Tryndamere. It looks like Soraka's not going to be able to get it. She did flash away already, and yeah, it gets initiated on by 3 members, just completely surrounded and obliterated. But at the same time, Ashe was able to get another kill onto Eve. And that's still a dangerous situation. Feeding an Ashe is not good. Ashe can become extremely strong. I'm not sure why the Vamp Scepter was purchased. Ashe is typically known for her requirements of having an Infinity Edge. Ooh, pop up from Jarvan onto... Ooh, Spinning Slash now being used for Tryndamere to get out of there, and a really nice move for him. It's on such a low cooldown that it becomes extremely annoying to go against him. And Elise, as well as Caitlyn, are looking at taking that bottom tower of the blue team, so it looks like they may lose it pretty soon. Lee Sin is going to initiate on the Jarvan. Jarvan's going to have to get away as fast as possible. Yeah, it's just going to run away, so it did a lot of damage, did pretty good. Ashe is still behind by 33 CS, which is absolutely insane. It's not good. TF trying to run away from Tryndamere, but Tryndamere does still have that spammable heal as well as Spinning Slash. He also has his ultimate available, his Endless Rage, which could be very dangerous. Ooh, a nice initiation onto Ashe. Ashe is going to get shielded, but it's not going to be enough from the heals. Ashe will go down, the repel coming out, and yeah, that is going to be a really easy getaway with that repel. Oh, the Ignite now going down on TF. TF is going to have to fight back. He gets the gold card, but that Spinning Slash is going to make it easy. Ooh, the Ignite now coming on. This could be very dangerous. Gets the flash, and oh yes, just barely the wild cards are able to finish off that Tryndamere, but Lee Sin comes in and cleans up the kill. So it was a 1-for-1 trade. TF did get a kill. Tryndamere only on the assists, so CS is about even for that mid lane, so they're doing a great job. As far as top lane goes, Irelia is up by approximately 20 CS. Well, 20 CS exactly right now. And it seems like it's only going to continue to climb since Eve is just now getting back into the lane. Ashe is going to be very potent in those team fights. The only thing is they have some pretty decent initiation in the blue team. They have some decent initiation, but they really don't have all that much, they don't have that much follow-up. I mean, they have 2 dashes coming in from, Irelia and Jarvan. They're going to be able to get into the fight, but outside that, it's just going to be all poke with TF. He's not really going to want to go into the fight because he's so squishy. Same with, Soraka. She can heal them while they initiate and while they poke down, but for the most part, they're just going to have to kite around with Ashe. You almost have to revolve your team around Ashe when you have her. She's very utility-based. She has some great initiation. It's just going to be very difficult. They're not going to be able to insta-give anybody, and that's the difficulty. Oh, Ashe arrow coming out. Is it going to land? 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 No. Very disappointing. TF comes in. They thought it was going to land, and wow, the gold card actually going down onto the tower, but Jarvan's now in the mix as well. Great ultimate. Is it going to finish off Irelia? I highly doubt it, but a great play. 3-man gank onto Eve up top, and that is going to shut down Eve even more. But the red team is going to trade that for another tower. Blue team is going to have to take this top tower if they want to make it worth it. Oh, Caitlyn is now going directly on Ashe. Tryndamere is also here, and that is going to be a free kill. She gets a heal as well. Ooh, a nice flash coming out. The Spinning Slash should be able to come up, and yeah, that is going to be ace in the hole for the victory. Sniper. Now, at this moment, the blue team is lagging a little bit behind. They're down by approximately 2,000 to 3,000 gold, which, of course, isn't the end of the game, especially since it's only 11 minutes in. But they can't allow this to continue. They need to make sure Ashe gets some more gold, gets fed a little bit more just because it's going to be very dangerous for them. Oh, and the red team is going to take another tower on that bottom. Jarvan gets a nice pop-up, but Lee Sin is now here, and he could opt for the Cataclysm, but he's going to get Dragon's Rage into a beautiful hit, and TF is now going directly onto Caitlyn. Is he going to be able to catch up? The Ashe arrow misses once again. The wild cards finish it up, though, and that's all that matters. Ashe is not doing too well this game. She's pretty low on CS, and I don't know why they didn't continue to follow her. Irelia is going to dash. Oh, nice flash from Irelia. She's able to slow down, but there could be another repel from Elise coming out soon. Ooh, the Ashe just barely gets some, and that, yeah, that's the repel, but she has nobody to go on to. Yeah, she's definitely dead. Delayed it as much as possible, wasted their time as much as possible for everyone else to come back up. So Caitlyn finally respawned after that, and so it's just a chase down. They definitely needed that kill. They need to make it even. Oh, a nice Cataclysm forcing a flash out of Eve. Eve is so fast though, it's gonna be difficult for anybody else to catch up to her. Jarvan does have a gap closer, and she's going in the weird direction. Oh no, Irelia is getting caught out here completely, but she's able to pick up the kill onto Tryndamere. Very surprising. Tryndamere did not ult, so I don't know if he just didn't expect that burst of damage or what exactly happened, but it's very odd that he didn't pop his ult. Oh, a nice cocoon out from Elise. Elise, she is getting caught out. She gets gold card, and this could be her dying. The repel now comes out. Is she going to go? Yeah, she just goes down instantly. Looks like it was a tick of Ignite. Dragon's Rage onto Irelia, kicks her right into the team fight, and Lee Sin gets caught out of position. That is a double kill for TF. TF is just on fire at this point. A beautiful Ashe arrow from across the lane. They initiate directly onto Caitlyn, and that is a free kill. And that's what I was talking about. That was a max range Ashe arrow. Easily a 4-second stun, and she was still able to get unstunned, so they weren't able to finish up for 4 seconds. Oh, that was a beautiful snipe coming out from Ashe. It's so hard to hit those cross lane arrows, and a lot of people don't notice that. Going straight down the lane is pretty easy, obviously, but going from lane to lane, it's just like completely diagonal, and there's just so much travel time. It's not like a Lux laser where it's almost instant or anything like that, or a Nocturne one where it's targetable. It's a skill shot, which makes it very, very powerful.
Red team has slain the dragon.
That is going to be a dragon going towards the red team. Blue team is up by 4 kills right now. But, oh no, Tryndamere does have his Undying Rage, and he dies anyway. He's just putting himself in bad positions at this point. He was doing fine until he missed that ult, and I think maybe he was just frustrated about it and almost just committed suicide there. Wasn't a good look. Wasn't a good look. TF is now potentially getting caught out of position by 2 members of the red team. Eve is there, but she does show herself. This could be bad. Ace in the hole now coming out. Is able to get some damage. TF is going to have his ult available to run away pretty easily. He's going to go behind Lee Sin. Initiates onto Ashe. Misses the arrow once again. Very disappointing, and Lee Sin's going to walk away relatively easily. And now we have a support fight, but it's not going to be good. Oh no. Repel coming out. She is going to be saved. Ooh, the cocoon landing on a Jarvan instead of TF. Probably not the best choice, but ooh, a nice pop up onto Eve. Eve is in a very dangerous position. Yes, and Soraka picks that up with a potassium grenade. Beautiful job. Ashe now going on to Caitlyn. Caitlyn's having a tough time getting away from this. Oh, a nice flash away, and that is going to be just some auto attacks for the kill. Ashe is, I don't know, it seems like she's half and half. She's like half on point, but also half not. I don't think she needed to flash away from a Spiderling. I don't think that was necessary, because she's support, so it doesn't do that much damage. She might have thought it was the cocoon, though. That's what I'm assuming she thought it was, and that's why she flashed, but turns out that wasn't necessary. Soraka's going to end up recalling. And as far as top lane goes, Irelia is now up by almost 40 CS, doing a great job. Not getting a huge lead very quickly, but she's still getting a lead, and that's kind of all that matters. Lee Sin is up by about 10 CS himself, as well as 2 kills, but Jarvan has 9 assists. He's been a part of almost every single kill on the blue team, so he's making his presence known. He may not be getting the kills, so people may be not recognizing him or giving him, giving him recognition for his contribution to these team fights. But I mean, the Cataclysm, the AoE pop-up is very important, and it's obvious since they're winning in kills at this point. He's just doing an overall great job. TF on the other hand, I mean, he's 5-1-3, so he's just he has so much global pressure. He can split push as he's doing now, and he can wait for the red team to initiate or disengage, in which case the rest of the 4 members can push really hard onto his tower. They have 2 pretty decent tanks, being Irelia and Jarvan. They're kind of like off tanks, more bruisers, but they're still so durable, and this is not going to be good. Lee Sin is now getting pinged out, and this is very dangerous for Lee Sin. Dragon rages, but this could be an easy Cataclysm. Yep, since his flash sword used. Oh no, flashed out of it. Wasn't able to pick up the kill, and oh no, Tryndamere is going directly on Ashe. This could be a very dangerous position. Oh yes, he flashes after her, and oh, he's gonna get one more tower shot. No, unable to. Caitlyn's so low. Is Caitlyn gonna be able to do anything? Yes, the ignite finishes it off. Eve shuts down TF. Oh my gosh, there's so much action going down. Oh, Soraka's trying to finish up with the potassium grenades and the moonfall, but is unable to. So many blinking red health bars on the red team. And Elise stops Aurelia's recall. This is not good. Evelynn is back, and she is fully capable of 1v1ing this Irelia right now. Irelia has a Sunfire cape, and that is not a good situation. No, Elise is in the background. Oh, and she goes directly onto Elise, ends up repelling, picking it up, but Jarvan is able to follow it up. That's giving me a double kill for Evelynn, even after the exhaust. And this is just a bad situation all around. Red team is starting to come back. They're starting to gain some momentum from these fights. Yeah, Caitlyn's still farming like a monster. Up still by 30 CS on the Ashe. Ashe really needs to kind of just be careful, be cool, calm, and collected, and try to do as much as she can utility based, but the red team also has quite a bit of initiation on them, being the invisible from Eve, the cocoon, Lee Sin from the sidelines, pretty much anywhere, and Tryndamere can just balls to the wall it and almost kill her before his unending rage dies. Looks as if the red team is starting to wonder about picking up this inner middle tower. They're pushing it pretty heavily right now. But TF is pretty heavy right now. He's going to be able to clear out these waves relatively easily. Looks like he's going for a Lich Bane next. He already has Asani's Hourglass, which is going to prevent him from being in a bad position. I wonder if we're going to see any epic teleport Zanya's plays. I don't know if anybody else saw that. It was in one of the, I believe it was a Korean tournament, but a TF, I don't even remember who it was, like Messiah or something. But he teleported in right in front of like 3 or 4 people, and right when he teleported, he hourglassed. Oh, a nice arrow onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn's in a really tough position. Dragon's Rage coming out onto Jarvan, and Jarvan's now all by himself. Oh, nice Cataclysm going down, and they are able to pick up the tower. And the red team was still completely stuck in that Cataclysm even after they killed Jarvan. So that was, you know, it was 1 death for a tower, which isn't always a bad thing. Oh no, the cocoon now landing. This could not be good. The inhibitor gets destroyed by Tryndamere in the meantime. He's doing a wonderful job being a huge nuisance right now. Ooh, nice. Ashe is initiating, pretty difficult. It's, wow, she's able to just continuously slow them down as she's useful for. Oh no, Caitlyn's going real balls deep. Oh, gets it. Does she have? No, Ace in the hole is down. She's not going to be able to do anything. Uh-oh. Ashe does get it. No! Oh, and Irelia is going to pick up on it. Gets the double kill. Is she going to get a triple? Oh no, she doesn't get the triple kill, but she is still alive. This... Oh, Elise in. He's going to be able to safeguard. Yeah, he's going to safeguard to the wall. TF is going to ult. Boom, boom. 1-2 punch. TF always does it. It's starting to get to be a pretty close game, but TF gets kind of caught out, hit by the tower, and now this is not a good situation. Yeah, Elise just kind of committed suicide. Tried to go on Irelia. Irelia was super low, but she had her ultimate up, and that's what sucks. And the blue team really needs to back off. They're way too low. Nobody has any health, and everyone is respawning besides the Lee Sin and the Elise right now. But it's still a 3v3 when they're all under 500 HP is not going to work out successfully, especially with Caitlyn back in the fight. Is Eve going to stop it? That's the question. Oh. She tried to stop it with an ultimate. She waited way too long, though. I think she... Well, obviously. She did it about a half second before that. Good girl Ashe. Just tanking the golem for a TF to finish it off. So, that's going to be another dragon for the red team. Currently 6 towers to 5. Oh, and Ace in the hole coming out from her, from Caitlyn onto Irelia. So an ultimate burn. Ooh, a nice arrow, just constant stuns onto this Tryndamere, and Tryndamere's in a really tough position. He's going to use an Undying Race to try to do something. Is it going to go through, though? Jarvan coming in and gets the Cataclysm on both Evelynn and Caitlyn, but Caitlyn's able to 90 caliber net out of it. Evelynn is completely trapped, though. She's not going anywhere except for the grave. And Tryndamere got out with almost nothing, and now the blue team's going directly onto the Baron, and this could be a very, very final nail in the coffin for the red team. Red team's about 2,000 to 3,000 gold behind at 24 minutes. That's not that much, but yeah, they're able to get the Baron, and that could be extremely dangerous. Ooh, TF flashes in, tries to get something. Ooh, gets the wild card as well as the gold card, but he gets cocooned in the meantime, so there's not really much he can do about it. No following up for him. They really want to go after this inhibitor, recall, and then push back the inhibitor that they lost, because there's a huge wave of red minions, and a lot of them are supers at that bottom lane. Yeah, exactly. So they're going to take that inhibitor and then recall back. Red team is pinging off their own... ping off their own minions. So like, hey, we have minions, we got this. But a new round of minions should be coming up pretty soon. So now that there are super minions fighting super minions, it may be a little bit easier for the blue team to defend.
Blue team's turret.
Oh wow, the red team takes it down in a Nexus tower with those super minions. Very surprising, and yeah, finally they're able to recall and do a little bit of defense. Tryndamere doesn't even care at this point. He is... Yeah, Tryndamere does not care. He's just going to tower dive as much as possible. Elise once again getting caught out of position. Throws out the repel, and Ashe should be able to perpetually slow her. Yep. As a free kill for Ashe. Ashe has a Bloodthirster and Infinity Edge. A nice ultimate right into Caitlyn. Beautiful job. Caitlyn's going to cleanse and flash it out. And then Cataclysm coming out from Jarvan. Jarvan has too many gap closers. Oh, Ashe gets a slow onto Eve, but it's not going to be enough. She has the flash. She was able to get away. TF still trying to chase down this Tryndamere, and this is not a good situation. Tryndamere is going to slow down the TF, but the gold card is going to finish him off. Pretty close. Not going to be enough, though. Elise getting caught out of position now, gets popped up, and ooh, the red team recalled, able to get a little bit of support down. And oh, the first next tower goes down for the red team, and it looks as if they may get another as well as a kill. Yes, they do pick up Eve. Jarvan, yes, they clean up the second next tower. Now they're on to the next step, half health. There's no way the red team's gonna be able to prevent this, even with Elise picking up the kill. Bam. That was a pretty good match. It was actually pretty close. It was a little bit back and forth, and I'm surprised that, yeah, Tryndamere did some awesome backdooring, but with TF, it's really difficult to do some hardcore split pushing or any form of backdooring. It's very, very difficult since he has such a global presence and he's able to stun you pretty frequently. But either way, congratulations to the blue team and GG to the red team. It was a great match, and make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Of course, only do that if you like the videos and you want to see more. I try to come out with daily content as well as plays of each game. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Peace.